Well, hey, how's it going, everybody? We have October the 13th, 2025. There's the brown line rounding the bend there. The northeast corner of the loop here. They're working on Wabash and Lake Street, but we'll cross the street here because we're going to head to the Columbus Day parade here. This is Columbus Day in Chicago. Again, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. October the 13th, 2025 is the Canadian Thanksgiving Day. They have it on a Monday, the second Monday of October. It comes early. And see, they got the plow trucks here because people are, I think they're for the parade and the construction here. So last year we covered the Columbus Day Parade. Paul Anka sang, and they had a ceremony before the parade, and that's why I'm coming on early here today. And I don't know what the master ceremonies is going to be today. We'll figure it out. They're having the parade on State Street, which is like the old time parades in Chicago back in the old days. You remember Ferris Bueller's Day Off? They would show Dearborn Street, them dancing in the streets and things like that. So, yeah, they got barricades here on State Street, Loop of Chicago. We got 1127 here. And if you're concerned about me not being at work, I worked about 12 hours over the weekend, even though we did the marathon. I worked both Saturday and Sunday for work here, so I got plenty of hours ahead here. So here's State Street. Here's some of the, see, this is going to be the parade route. So people are starting the line, State Street and Lake here. We'll show you the Chicago Theater here. And yeah, they had the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I guess they still got traffic. Here we got some Italian-American flags bunting on front of the Chicago Theater. This will look nice. We'll check it out. We got barricades on either side. The media will, of course, be here, Channel 7. This is probably one of the big reviewing stands here in front of the Chicago Theater here. And hey, we got the Italian-American colors out there. Happy Columbus Day here. It was the night before Cirque du Soleil. They changed it. It was the Rocky Horror Picture Show, of course. They already had that. Traffic's still moving on Columbus, or no, this is not Columbus. Columbus, they should have it on Columbus Drive in the park. They have it on State Street here. Here's some of the media here. I was here last year. This is a nice band, though. Yeah, it's a really nice band. The Italian delegation. Yeah. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the Columbus Day Parade here. Yeah, we got the floats, we got the Santa Maria, we got bike riders, we got the bands, we got horses, we got the delegation, the Italian delegation. A lot of people are in town for the Chicago Marathon. This happened last year. People that ran from Italy, ran in the Chicago Marathon, stayed for the Columbus Day Parade here in Chicago. We're at State and Wacker. They're going to have some opening ceremonies here, and then they're going to have a parade down State Street. People are starting to gather here. So here's the band here. Tuning in from Portland, everybody, appreciate it. So a lot of people got the day off today. This is Monday. Yeah, we got bubbles. Hey, there's the floats. Yeah, here comes the Pinta, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, the three ships here. There it is. Chicago, Illinois. Yeah. Stage Whackers. They're going to have a parade here. It's going to go down State Street. There's going to be some official opening ceremonies here. Last year we saw Paul Anka, so there might be some heavy hitters here. We'll see. There's some dignitaries here. Day here in Chicago, Illinois. Yes, yes. From Sicily! Yeah, from Sicily. The band's from Sicily. Yes. People were asking about the band here. Here we are. We're at Wacker and State here. They're going to have some opening ceremonies. Here's the float. I don't know if they're going to use this stage. Everybody's decked out. We got the Italian cars. We're going to have a parade here. See, they're getting the floats lined up here. Eventually, we'll head down State Street. We were over by the Chicago Theater. They had the Italian flags. Here's some of the court here, the Queen in her court here. And I don't know if they're going to use this stage or if they're going to use this. Last year, Paul Anka was around here. I don't know if they're going to use this stage. I'm sure some of the dignitaries here, people with the sashes, are going to give some speeches here, and then they're going to have the parade here for Columbus Day. But hey, thanks for tuning in there. We got people tuning in from Portland, all over the world. There are people tuning in from India. Thanks for celebrating Columbus Day here in Chicago. And last year we covered it as well. At times this has been controversial because of Columbus has become controversial, but we want to celebrate Italian-American heritage here. And last year they had a delegation for the Lakota Sioux. They danced and marched with the Italian-Americans, so I don't know if that's going to happen this year. I haven't seen much about it. But there's people. Hey, look, Will County here. We got the bands from Sicily here. Here's the elected officials here, some of the people that organize this. And what a beautiful day. We had the marathon there yesterday. And just like last year, people that came to Italy to run in the Chicago Marathon usually stick around and they honor them at this parade. Here we got bands. Columbus Day is a big deal in Chicago, just like Pulaski Day or St. Patrick's Day or Juneteenth. We got all these, or Mexican Independence Day, we all these ethnic heritage foundations we have here. This is the one for Italian Americans. And they got all the floats here. See all the floats? They go back here all along Wacker Drive. I'm going to stick around here because 11:45 they're supposed to give some speeches, and these things never start on time, but we'll try to get close to where the official speeches are going to be happening. Here's people in dresses with sashes, and it's really easy for me on my lunch break, and I'm taking longer than usual for my lunch break. I worked over the weekend, even though the marathon was going on. I did some work there, and I got some work as soon as I get back to the office. But here, let's check out the Wienermobile, Oscar Mayer Wiener. Here's some of the Italian cars. Yeah, let's check out while we're waiting for the opening ceremonies here. Here we got a bagpiper, but here, look at the amazing Fiat. We got some amazing exotic cars that are going to be in these parades here. And what other nationality does design for guitars? Cars that look like guitars. There's a Ferrari here, classic Ferraris here. Look at all the exotic cars here. We got tricycles and motorcycles here. Look at all these amazing cars here. Yeah, let's check it out here. So happy Columbus Day. Look at all the Ferraris here. And Alfa Romeos. Harley Davidson's. But here is Ferrari. Yeah, look at this Alfa Romeo convertible. Lots of Ferraris. Yeah, look at these cars here.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, people. There, Alfa Romeo. Look at all these convertibles. Here's some of the exotic cars that are going to be in the parade here. And classic cars, just classic cars, not really exotic, just classic cars. Look at them. Al, it's a traffic jam of Italian classic cars here. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, we got Italian beef here. Yeah, so here let's head back up and see if we got some official opening ceremonies here. We'll go by the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile here. How you doing here? Trying to get around. How you doing? Pretty crowded here. There we go. We head this way. Maybe we can head over to the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile here. That's what I call it. I know there's more politically correct name for it. Sausage mobile, whatever they call it. I don't know what you're supposed to call it here. Frankfurter. Hey, they're opening the hatch. Hey, they're coming out of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile here. How you doing? They got the sunroof there. How you doing? Yeah, so here we'll head through here. So we got 11:49. Let's see if they do some official speeches here. Maybe not. Maybe they're not going to do any official speeches. They did last year, and I'm not expecting this to get started on time. We'll stick around here and see if they do any official opening ceremonies here before they start the parade. And if not, we'll just go cover the parade here. Columbus Day in Chicago. We're at State and Wacker here. Hey, this band's from, hey, we got Columbus. And, hey, look at that. Yeah, beautiful people there. Yeah, we got Queen and her court there. Look at that. Yeah, yeah, there they are. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, look good. Hey, let's check out these cars here. There's some cars here waiting for. There's a Bentley. Yeah. Here's all the staging. So these are all the floats that are going to be in the parade here. So if you just joined, we're in Chicago. This is the Columbus Day Parade. Nothing big deal. It's just a parade. We got, you know, like St. Patrick's Day or Juneteenth or Mexican Independence Day Parade. This is a Italian American Heritage Festival parade. And the Italian legacy here. Hey, we got some bagpipers here. This is the staging area for. We got portalettes. Some of the. I think the schools are off today. I'm not for sure. Does anybody got school? I don't know. Hey, here's the bagpipers are practicing here. Yeah, this is for Columbus Day. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. Bravo. Very nice. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. Some of the patron saints here of the Columbus Day Parade here. Oh. So we got marching bands. Let's get this parade going here. So Chicago, Illinois here, State and Wacker. We'll see if they give any speeches here. Columbus Day Parade here. Yeah, people wearing the blue Italian. I'm wearing my blue Italian shirt here, yeah. I have a tiny sliver of Italian heritage we discovered through Ancestry. I didn't know I had any Italian in me. I mainly comes through Germany and France. I guess there's a little bit of cross. We always joke an Italian priest must have got in the gene pool there from Germany or France. There we joke around about that.
Wait for delivery.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it looks like, let's see if here's some of the local news media. So I wonder if this is the stage where they're going to do the opening ceremonies here. So we'll stick around here. I guess they'll do it with the flags in the background. It would make sense. There are people in traditional dress here. Yeah, I think this is where they're going to do some opening ceremonies here. There's the band from Sicily. They were playing earlier there. We caught them. Hey, let's see if we get a parade here. There we go. There's the band from Sicily here. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's see if they do some opening ceremony. Oh, I like the glasses. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, here's hope. Yeah. Here's all the dignitaries here. So it looks like ABC7's there. We're just waiting around for some announcements at the beginning of the parade. Here's the band. Here's the whole band here. Here's the whole band from Sicily. How you doing there? That's good. Yeah, they came all the way from Sicily there. They were gracing us with their music there. I'm sure we'll see them in the band there. The marching band's practicing here. Some of the dignitaries here. Yeah.
Yes. I know. Oh, yeah.
Hey, eat some pizza.
I think they had a song.
This might be a good backdrop here with the skyscrapers behind there. Yeah, we'll stick around here and see what happens here. So we got 11:54. This parade's supposed to start at noon here, Columbus Day Parade here in Chicago, Illinois, but I'm not for sure what's going on here. Last year they had Paul Anka, and he sang us a song. I might have to find that footage there because it was so great. Paul Anka came, sang us his personalized rendition for Chicago of My Way. He adapted the lyrics for that song. And here, we're sticking around here. James, thanks for tuning in. Kat, Sid, Joseph, Kat McKay there, Pete, Martinez. Yeah, welcome to Chicago here. We're waiting for the Columbus Day Parade. It's a lot of waiting around till the parade starts. And then when the parade starts, it's a lot of waiting around between floats. Hey, thanks for tuning in here, checking out the Columbus Day festivities. See, they got State Street under construction here. There's the Marina Towers there. There's the local TV news there. Hey, look at that. Yeah. There's beautiful women there. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, yeah. This is one of my favorite things about being a live streamer. I can just walk right up here to the stage here, and you gotta, people look like I'm with the media here. It's pretty wide open, just like the marathon. Or just like when we saw J.B. Pritzker and Ernie was 5 feet next to him, we didn't expect that either. Hey, there we go, there we go. There's the whole, yeah, look at beautiful pictures there. Yeah. Happy Columbus Day here from Chicago. Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
One more, right here, one more.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Hey, thank you, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, nice group shot there. Hey, Columbus Day. We'll wait around here. What time we got? 11:57. I guess they're going to start at noon. They said 11:45. Last year they started earlier because of Paul Anka, but I guess they're waiting until noon to kick off the parade here. And then we'll run down and get in position. There's, sorry. And to all of those, you know, talking about, we know Columbus didn't discover America. I have Native American ancestry. This this holiday's controversial. I realize I still feel a responsibility to cover it out of respect for Italian Americans, but believe me, I understand how indigenous people feel about this. I have indigenous ancestry as well. I realize how complex this is. We're going to get a bunch of dumb comments of people trying to taunt and race bait people and do all kinds of political slogans, and it's par for the course. You're going to see Make America Great Again hats. You're going to see people in support against Trump here, because any community is not monolithic. We noticed when we filmed this last year, it was a controversial parade. We know Columbus Day's controversial, America's controversial, and I don't need to waste my breath to talk about this incessantly. We're going to get people in the comments. Doesn't matter what I film. If I film Mexican Independence Day parade, it's going to be controversial. If I film Columbus Day, it's going to be controversial. Even Pulaski Day, even St. Patrick's Day is controversial, because everything's controversial in this controversial nation with their controversial president and their controversial politics. And so you do your worst there in the comments. We got great moderators, and we'll cover this. And we'll try to cover the Columbus Day Parade here. Have a good time, just like the marathon. Even the marathon was political. Going to the Lincoln Park Zoo is political. You know, cry me a river. You know, I know everybody's got grievances. I got grievances. You got grievances. Get over it. Let's have a parade here. So this is going to happen whether you like it or not. And, you know, that's why I just made the decision to cover it. We see the Italian exotic cars here. It's a fun time. And we get to have an old-time parade down State Street. And it's an unofficial holiday here, Columbus Day. I think some of the schools are off, and I think some of the government offices are closed, just like Pulaski Day or President's Day or Juneteenth. You know, I don't think the government shuts down for Mexican Independence Day, so there. There, Whacker and State here. And let's see if the news is going to make some announcement here. They're waiting for 12 o'clock. They made us wait. I went online. They said 11:45. We're going to do the opening ceremonies, but at least we got to see the band. That was worth it here. And so here we'll see what they do here. And hey, there he is. So that guy, I'm sure that guy's going to talk. That's one of the dignitaries here for the Master of Ceremonies here. Yeah, let's get over here. Maybe they're going to do it up here. And this is the news media. So the news media. So we'll hear they're doing it in front of the Trump Tower here. Okay. Actually, if I go to this side, I might want to try to get it from this side here. Let's see if we can get around here.
Happy Columbus Day, everybody!
I'll have to go right.
Where is our Queen, Ava? I need the Queen up here. Queen Ava. You're not the Queen.
Here they're going to start the official ceremonies for the Columbus Day Parade.
Hi over there.
Chicago, Illinois. Here.
Look at you. You should get this picture right here. That's a great shot.
So he did it last year, and he introduced Paul Anka. So we'll see. They got it surprised. I know you from Wrigley Field. How you doing? Hey, Mark, how you doing? I'm Brian. That's good. I know, yeah. Well, Columbus Day. I filmed this. Paul Anka sang here last year. So
I remember.
yeah.
I took a selfie with him.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Yeah, you were here. That's good.
I forget these things.
I know.
I go to so many things.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I know. He sang My Way. He did his own words to it. Yeah. Hey, this is great.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to State and Wacker, the 2025 Columbus Day Parade.
Yeah.
This is a huge day of celebration. Of course, where are our Italians and Italian Americans? So nice to see you all, but this is also a time for all cultures to come together and celebrate with us. This is our day. There was a proclamation signed that proclaimed Columbus Day is today. But keep in mind, Columbus Day never left us. It was underscored. Columbus Day is a federal holiday, was then, is now, and will be forever. Happy Columbus Day to everybody.
Yeah.
It's an honor to share the stage with our 2025 parade chairman from the Bellevue, Chicago. A big round of applause, Mr. Fred Barbara.
Thank you, Ron.
Buongiorno, Chicago.
Buongiorno.
Welcome to the 2025 Columbus Day Parade.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate our Italian heritage and welcome everybody that's not Italian today.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Salute.
Okay.
Our 2025 Queen, Eva Amelio.
Hi everyone. Happy Columbus Day. I'm so grateful to be here. Let's celebrate our roots, our heritage, and let's celebrate the day. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We have our spiritual leader here, Father Richard Fragamani, who is celebrating his 50th anniversary. He will lead us in a prayer.
Let us pray. O God of our journeys, we thank you for this beautiful day, for the joy of the Italian community, and for the spirit that fills our great city of Chicago. Bless this parade and everyone who takes part in it. Those who march, those who play, those who dance, those who wave, and those who cheer. We remember our ancestors who set sail into the unknown, carrying faith and courage and the dream of a new life. Bless the immigrants who came before us, and bless those who still come, seeking hope and freedom and home for their families. And may this celebration remind us that we are one people, stronger together, proud of our heritage, united in faith and friendship and love of this great city of Chicago. Viva Italia, and God bless America.
We are going to have our national anthems in just a few minutes. But first of all, I want to thank our Consul General of Italy, right here. Come on up, sir.
Right there.
Our Consul General of Italy, Mario Bartoli.
Mario. Yeah.
Don't ask me to jump on. Thank you very much. It's such a great pleasure to be here. Our Irish friends can have the river dyed in green. We can have the whole city colored in red, green and white today. This is a great day. Enjoy it. Happy Columbus Day to everyone.
Yeah.
How many are from Italy itself? Who was born in Italy? Raise your hands. Let me hear you.
Wow, look at this. Wow, look at this. Yeah.
We have a great delegation here from Italy. We have the Vice Mayor of Palermo, Sicily, as this year our Columbus Day Parade celebrates Sicily as its region of honor. So Giampiero Canella is right. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
He's on the stage.
Thank you. I hope you don't shoot the Vice Mayor for his bad English. I want to say to you, thank you for this moment. I'm proud. I am excited. I am very happy to stay here now in this great day to represent Palermo, to represent Sicily, but to represent all Italian, and to say hello to the son of Italy that stay here. I want to say hello to everybody. We love you. Have a great Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. And we have a very special guest today. We have our 2025 Grand Marshal, a very special guest, a very good friend. He's a real neighborhood guy. He's here somewhere. There he is. How many of you seen a Bronx Tale?
Yeah. Wow.
He played Sonny
Wow.
in A Bronx Tale, but I can tell you there is nobody with more pride and more love and more passion for Columbus Day and for his heritage Please welcome Mr. Chaz Palmentary.
Wow, Chaz, there he is. He was in the Bronx Tale. Yeah. There he is. Yeah.
I just want you all to know, because of President Trump, it is now Columbus Day. That's it, Columbus Day. That's right, not Indigenous People Day. Did you get the statue back up here yet? No, we're close. You gotta get it. Chicago, get the statue back of Columbus Day. Get it back here. To the mayor, to the governor. The statue comes back. Nobody gets our vote until the statue comes back. Italian Americans, we all got to stick together. Have a great day today. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And God bless you, Chaz.
Chaz. Yeah. That's great.
We also have many other people from Italy. We have the Ottoni Animati. Where are they at? Oh, they're on the float. Oh, there they are. From Palermo. Yes. We also have another group from Palermo called I Sing Sicily.
Yeah.
Give a big round of applause and welcome. We also have our Termini Imarese delegation, sister cities, and also very good friends from Zihuatanejo, Ixtapa, Mexico. All part of this great parade today. We have our Polish American friends, our Jewish American friends, our Latin American friends, African American friends. We're all together under one umbrella of brotherhood, sisterhood, and love. We'll have a great day today. Give us just a moment. Thank you. We'll be kicking off in just a moment at State and Lake, and we're going to have a great parade, but we're going to first start with our national anthems. First, Daniela Cracco with Italian.
Okay, here we go. Italian national anthem, and then they'll do the American national
And now we have the young man who sang the national anthem and sang at the inauguration this year. He is America's tenor. Please welcome Christopher Macchio.
Yeah. Happy Columbus Day, Chicago, Illinois. Here we're at State and Wagner.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what song rosy we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallant.
happy for that email I get tomorrow morning. Anyway,
In front of the Trump Tower even.
God bless everyone. Especially God bless. On this float, you see the beautiful Greco family. Major supporters of our community. And we love the Greco family. And we dedicate this parade today, humbly and with love, to little Sonny Greco. Santino Greco, this is all for you, my man. We love you, we miss you, and you'll always be with us. God bless the Greco family. Have a great Columbus Day parade. We got a little party to throw. You should all be proud today. Proudly wear your green, white, and red. Have a great day. Let me hear ya.
Hey, Columbus Day here in Chicago. We're at State and Wacker. What a rousing, we had the Italian national anthem and then we had the United States national anthem. I think that amazing voice that we heard, he sung at the inaugural, and that's why he was so enthusiastic for Trump. And so it shows you in Chicago, it's not as monolithic as you think. We know, a lot of people for this parade come in from the suburbs, not just Elmwood Park, but other huge suburbs that have huge Italian-American communities, and they're not politically as aligned with Chicago as you would think, because we noticed last year when they did the Columbus Day parade, there was a lot of Trump hats in the parade, and that was before the election, downtown Chicago, so people were displaying their, and I'm sure the removal of the Columbus statue may have had something to do with that. Here, look at this classic police car. We're going to see some amazing floats here. This is the Columbus Day parade. And we'll get down here and we'll try to get in position here. Yeah, he's filming the beautiful Melrose Park. There's Melrose Park, speaking of it. That's one of the suburbs we were talking about, Melrose Park. And here we'll head around so I won't mess up a shot here. And hey, here's the horses. They're getting ready to begin the parade, so we should be able to film most of the parade here. I might have to, after 1 o'clock, start, if it gets to like 1:30 and the parade's still going on, I'll have to duck out and go to work, but we'll try to film as much of this parade as possible. We just joined, we're in Chicago, we're on State Street, we're gonna have a old time loop parade here. They had it last year for Columbus Day. We saw the opening ceremonies there, and we'll get in position here, and yeah, we'll look underneath the Lake Street, State Lake here. About to begin this parade here. So it's 12:16 in the p.m. here. Hey, there you go. There's Cirque du Soleil. There's the Chicago Theater. You see where we're at here. And yeah, we'll try to get a nice spot here. Maybe we can stand right here. Hey, how you doing? It's good. Maybe we'll get a little further down here. I don't want to cramp people's style here. It's really hard to stand in one spot for that long. Every spot's pretty much taken here. There, the Torture Museum, the Chicago Theater. Yeah, this might be a good spot here. We could easily film right here. And we'll wait for this parade to begin. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, there's the first float. There, it looks like they're about to start here. So maybe they're gonna, yeah, there he is leading the parade there. Master of Ceremonies there. Here we go. We're gonna start the Columbus Day parade here. So here, I wonder if I can get down just a little further. Maybe we can get the theater in the background. And this is kind of where we were at last year. We'll stick around here because it's close to where I work. So I can make it. Here's the media here, so there's the TV boom there. There we go. There we go. So here, this might be a good spot here. Yeah, I think we can film the parade right here. I can get up on this pole here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Very nice. So yeah, this is the spot we want. It was the night before the Cirque du Soleil here. Here's the train's pulling out of the station here. We're at State, just south of Lake Street. We'll see if we start this parade here. So you might have confused the Chicago flag for the Israeli flag. and I think you're doing it on purpose. Chicago flag looks a lot different than the Israeli flag. The Israeli flag has one Star of David. Chicago has 4 6-pointed stars, and that's what confuses people. And it has the light blue with light blue stripes, but with the red stars, and those stars stand for things that happen in Chicago, like the Great Chicago Fire and the World's Columbian Exposition. But here we are, waiting for the Columbus Day Parade. We'll just, I'll give people a break from me talking here because here's State Street, day after the marathon. Hey, you're going to start with the horses there, the police horses with the sash here, leading the parade here, Columbus Day, October 13th, 2025 here. Yeah, all countries, all people. Yeah, and again, welcome to my world. I do not endorse necessarily everything that's made by the speakers. That was the opinions of the guy that sang the national anthem there. That was his opinions, to say God bless Trump and pick one political party over all of Americans. Usually that's not done at the end of the national anthem that way, but we're living through strange times where people feel the responsibility to declare their loyalty and or lack thereof, which is where my camp is. I never get that excited about a politician, even a left-leaning politician. But here's the Chicago Theater, and let's get this parade started. Come on! It's just they get everybody here. And so everybody's lined up, everybody's in the, let's get this parade started, because as a live streamer, the thing I hate the most is waiting around. Just waiting around, I have to talk until this thing starts and annoy everybody else around me. But hey, Chicago Theater, we got 60-some degrees. No, it's actually like 70. It's above 70. It might get up to 80 today. It's pretty nice day. And there we go. Let's get this. There we go. Come on, horses. We're waiting for the Columbus Day Parade to start. I think this happened last year. We waited a long time, and they actually even started last year earlier, and we still waited a long time for them to start this parade. I guess they're getting the official go-ahead. Hey, welcome to Chicago. We're the Loop here, State and Lake Street. And if they wait any longer, I'll just go and film the floats. Oh, here they go. They're finally going to go here. So, and then watch how slow they'll walk, and there'll be big gaps between the floats. But there we go. Chicago. There's the Columbus Day Parade here. Hey, the horses are prancing around there. Let's zoom in here. Let's see what we can see here. Come on, let's get this parade going. I want to see some marching bands. Yeah, I think the president did that out of like spite. He literally like did it to like purposely insult the indigenous people. That's my opinion, but that's to be expected with this administration, especially how, we won't even get into it. Come on, let's start this parade. They're gonna waste all my lunchtime, and then when it starts, I'll have to go back to work. So here, let's see if we can follow along here. There's the train there, and here we're underneath the marquee here. I just can't stand to stand in one place. Torture. So they're ready to go. They're doing their photos. There they go. There's the head of the 2025 Columbus Day Parade here. They got the dogs, they got the horses here. Hey, the Torture Museum.
Everything's I don't know.
Look at that. And they did have this last year. They had this last year, even though it was before the election. And so it's not like this was not allowed before current administration. It just was. Different. Here, look at there's the horses there. There's the dignitaries there. Oh, we're waiting for the Columbus Day Parade to start here in Chicago, Illinois, here at State Street. It is nice to, at lunchtime, I could just come over here and watch a parade here. There's people that were in the line here. They're like, what is this for? People didn't even realize it was for Columbus Day. They're like, why is there a parade being held today? Is this for the marathon? No. So this is a parade frozen in time that will not move. Columbus Day, Chicago, Illinois here. Hey, it was some nice opening ceremonies though. It was nice to see all the people there dressed up. Saw the queen of the parade there. And we're just waiting for the parade to start. We'll probably be waiting another 2 hours for the parade to start. I'll have to go back to work before it even starts. Hey, they're finally starting to walk. Now they're starting to walk. Good. So here we go. See, they only took 5 steps and then they stopped. They took 5 steps and then they stopped. I'll say it again. I keep repeating myself. Call me Joey 2 times here. Come on, start this parade. You can do it. Let's have a parade. Everybody's here, ready to go. Hey, there they go. Okay, so here we're underneath the Chicago Theater here. There. Italian American Heritage Month. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look at this. Look how beautiful that is. Columbus Day Parade here in Chicago. Look at the horses. Wow, look at that. The whole line. There's the dog. Here's the police dog. The dog's Italian. There's the horses. Wow, look at the horses all in a line there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'll call you right back.
State Street. Columbus Day Parade 2025. Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah, here's all the dignitaries here. Yeah. Okay. On the line here. Yeah. We're under the Chicago Theater here. We're just south of Lake Street, where the train station is. The police, they finally started this parade, which makes me happy because there's something for me to film here. So here, look at that. Yeah, there's the TV. All the dignitaries here. There, look at that. Yeah, there they are. Everybody's got a sash. Yeah. See, we were standing right next to those people there. They were right there at the head there. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm worried about not being able to film everything, because we have a half an hour and this parade will go on. So I'll start to head up to the staging area, because sometimes we can interact with the people on the float easier in the staging area than we can in the parade here. And you can still see the floats and people's costumes and all the flags and the exotic cars. And we were checking out that before, and that's what's going on here. Here's the parade going down State Street, Chicago, Illinois. And, yeah, let's head up here. We'll head back to Wacker here. There's the old sheriff's car there. Look at that. Let's get that. It's like the Bluesmobile there. Look at that. Hey, Columbus Day here in Chicago, Illinois. Here, let's check out the floats here. Yeah, there's the Queen in her court there. Hey, there's the village of Melrose Park here. Look at that. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. There's the Queen there. Yeah. Here's the staging area. Here's the Tony's Fresh Market. How you doing there? It's good. Yeah. So here's some of the floats here. There she is. There's the Queen. There she is. There's her court there. There they are. Yeah. There's the Nina, the Pina, and the Santa Maria here. Columbus Day parade here. Yeah. Hey, everybody's in the boat here. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. How you doing? That's great. Yeah. Yeah, they're dancing. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah, Columbus Day. Everybody's in a good mood. There's the Santa Maria. Santa Maria, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, very nice. There's the bagpipers. We saw them earlier. Here's some of the floats. So I'm just going to show the staging area here while we're waiting. Hey, go down. Hey, it's good. Yeah, there he is. He sang the Star Spangled Banner. What an amazing voice there. There they go, founders there. Yeah. Here comes some marching bands here. Yeah, look at that. We got the dance group, the flag corps here. Look at that, yeah. Heading to the Columbus Day Parade here. There's the staging area here. Look at all this. So we got all these cars here. All these Italian American cars here. And these are all the floats starting to head down here. Let's just head around. This is the band we saw earlier. This band's from Sicily. They were playing earlier. Hey, there's some of the floats going in position here. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you. Yeah. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Here's some of the. Yeah, how you doing here? Yeah, pulling the floats here. We got the big wheels here. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Very nice. How you doing? Yeah. So look how long this goes here. Italian American heritage here. All the floats here. In the Columbus Day Parade. We'll be able to double back and be able to get some of these bands marching here. I want to see some of the bands marching here. We're just seeing how long the staging area goes here. This is on Wacker Drive. They use this staging for the parade here. Hey, look, marching band here. Everybody, how you doing? Everybody dressed in blue here. How you doing? Very nice. Hey, you got the flags here. The traffic's still going through on Dearborn, so you can still cross Dearborn. Hey, we'll cross the street here. We'll cross the street. Hey, look how far this goes. So Columbus Day here in Chicago. Traditional dancers, we got guitars, a lot of music here. Look at all these floats here. Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, look at this. Yeah.
world with me.
Everybody's singing, everybody's getting ready here. Look at this, look at all these men. Wow, look at that. You know, keeps on going here. I guess it's the end here. But you see how far it goes. We got traditional dancers here, dancers here. Franklin Park Plumbing. Oak Park. Columbian Club of Chicago. Hey, look at all the staging area here for the Columbus Day Parade. Good. So, yeah, I'm going to go back and try to see these marching bands. We'll go back to the area we were at earlier here. Watch some of this parade here.
My love has got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My love has got no pain, he's got his strong beliefs.
There we're at Dearborn Street, we're waiting across here.
He's got his strong beliefs.
Nice pleasure.
One more and more. Just one more and more.
So hey, this is the staging area for the Columbus Day Parade here. We're at Wacker at Dearborn here. We got 12:35 and we saw the opening ceremonies. We'll head back through here and we'll see if we see some of these marching bands performing here with the drum corps, the flag corps. Let's have a parade here. Oops, sir. Hey, we'll head back to State Street. We'll watch the Columbus Day Parade here. Thanks for tuning in here. Beautiful day, a little overcast, but we still got upper 70s. Not too bad for October the 13th here. And happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Today's Canadian Thanksgiving, October the 13th. Canada has their Thanksgiving on a Monday. America has ours. The United States has ours on the Thursday, end of November. Canada has theirs much earlier. So hey, the floats are heading down here. We'll cross the street here. And here's the staging area. And we'll head to the other side. There's the float we saw, the opening ceremonies there. Yeah, people are singing here. Go guys, keep walking. Yeah, so here's the main guy right here.
When you call my name, I can hear.
Hey, State Street, Columbus Day Parade here. Let's have a parade. Yeah, it's getting more crowded here. A lot of cigar smoking going on. Hey, they're throwing out candy. There's the band. Hey, look at that. Band's still heading to the parade route. Yeah, Columbus Day Parade here, Chicago, Illinois. We're underneath Lake and State here. Old time loop parade here. Yeah, we got the acrobats rolling in the wheel here. We'll go by the Chicago Theater. Yeah, let's check out these acrobats here rolling in the wheel. Hey, we got the band. Let's catch up with this band here. I want to see this band. Hey, people traveling from the marathon, people that ran the marathon wearing their medals. They're like, what's this parade? Hey, Chicago Theater. We're underneath the Chicago Theater here, State Street. We saw the Santa Nina and the Santa Maria, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the 3 caravel ships. Columbus sailed for Spain. I know it's confusing. Italian Americans sell it because he was originally from Italy, or the nation states that became Italy. This marching band here. We'll get across Randolph Street here. Columbus Day Parade, there's the Nina and the Santa Maria right there. I don't know if this ROTC, what this is. Could be ROTC. Columbus Day Parade here, Chicago, Illinois, State Street by the Marshall Field here. Hey, people wearing their medals that ran in the marathon here. Oh, Supreme Lobster. Tony's Fresh Market. There's the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria here, Columbus Day Parade. Yeah, we're doing line dancing there. They're coming to America. Yeah, there it is. Village of Melrose Park here. The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria there. Here we're crossing Washington. This is Washington and State Street. Loop of Chicago here. Columbus Day Parade 2025, October the 13th. Hey, they're dancing there. Look at that. Yeah. She sang the Italian national anthem there. So they got the salt trucks blocking off the streets here. There's the Santa Maria. There's the ROTC there. Illinois Challenge Academy. Ronatoul, Illinois there. So hey. Subway, Red Line, State Street, in front of the Macy's here. So here's Chicago Italian American Charitable Organization here. They got the gazebo. State Parade here. Hey, there's the bike rider there, the acrobat there. Yeah, we got some acrobats here at the parade here. Doing the wheel there. Yeah, let's stop here for a second. Alright, there we go. So, hey, State Street, there we go. Wheeling around there. Oh, we got an opera singer here, that guy with the baritone voice there. He sang the national anthem there. We saw him on that float there. There's the wheels there, State Street. Look at that. Very nice. There you go. Yeah, walking on stilts there. Look at that. Happy Columbus Day for Chicago. Oh man, we got to get to this voice here. Listen to this voice. Wow. Hey, throwing the candy. Yeah. Yeah. Here's Chicago Theater. We're at Randolph and State here. He's singing the opera here. Let's get this here. Yeah. Excellent. Hey, start spreading the news here. Yeah, New York, New York. Oh, they changed it. There he is. Listen to his voice. What a rousing song here. Yeah, what a great voice. Opera on State Street here. Yeah, Columbus Day Parade here. Columbus Day, what a rousing operatic song there, opera. Hey, Columbus Day here. Yeah. Hey, people with their marathon medals on. Day Street. Getting loud. Yeah. Hey, thanks for tuning in there, Chicago here. There's some runners coming out there. Yeah, got their medals there. There's the guy. He was in the Bronx Tale. He was in the Bronx Tale there. There he is. One of the dignitaries here. So hey, we'll head up to Chicago Theater. I know I'm missing all the comments here. I'm just trying to film the parade here. It gets spread out. But we filmed the staging area there, which is already underway. I want to see one of these marching bands before I head back to work here. We'll see if we get a marching band. They're still queuing up here. We'll head back towards the Chicago Theater here. There's the Nederlander Theater here. Move to Chicago. We're at Randolph and State Street. Columbus Day Parade here. There's the train going across. There's the salt trucks blocking the road, so no one can ram us with the car. Here's Italian American Club here. What do we got here? It's people walking with the flags here. So here we're headed around. Yeah, Chicago Theater. Oh, sorry. There, old neighborhood Italian American club there. That's what that is. Salute to Dominic DeFresco. Channel 7 there. What we got here? Proud Italian heritage, strong future generations here. Italian legacy. Okay. There, people taking pictures in front of the Chicago Theater here. It's getting really crowded on State Street. It's hard to navigate, especially when I'm looking at the parade. But it's good to see this many people on State Street on a Monday after Chicago Marathon. There were probably many people downtown yesterday to watch the marathon. We covered it up on the north side. And Ernie Chicago Nuggies has a rerun. I saw Jody G TV. He would film some of it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Mac the Knife.
It's down by the river, don't you know? Where that cement can't touch dropping down.
Yeah.
Oh, where that cement is there for the waiting. Ain't by the town.
Mac's back in town. Mac the Knife. Yeah, it's Columbus Day Parade here. Yeah, there they are. Oh, Satchel's Beef and Pizza there. They got a bridge. Yeah. There comes a marching band. Okay, we're gonna get a marching band here. So yeah, let's get in position here. Let's film this marching band under the Chicago Theater here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Italian American Executive of Transportation here. So they're not letting the marching band go now. They're waiting. Hopefully they'll let them go pretty soon here. So I spoke too soon. I thought the band was next, but the band's in the wrong lane. They're letting everybody in this other lane. Hey, the medieval torture center here. Dogs got doesn't like the leash there. Hey, Ernie, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. What a day for a parade.
Where were you?
I was up at the stage, and then I walked this way and came back. So I walked all the way on the staging area. Here comes the band. I want to get this marching band here. So here we found Ernie Chicago Nuggies here. Here's the marching band here. So yeah, let's get the marching band here. There we go, yeah. No, I was filming the national anthem and all that stuff up there, yeah. There's a marching band here, yeah. The Buckinghams. Yeah. They always take such a long time to get these parades started. You know, it was a lot of waiting around. Hey, look at that. Yeah, it's taking the flags out there. Yeah. There you go. Very nice. Very interactive. Do you have a good time covering the parade or the marathon?
I walked 6 miles.
6 miles.
I walked from Pilsen
Wow.
to Chinatown to Bridgeport.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's great. You covered all those areas.
I'm gonna head to the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
I went to Bridgeport again, and then South Loop, and that's where I ended in Michigan and Roosevelt.
Wow, you came all the way back there for the finish. That's great. Yeah, I know. I saw you stream for like 2 hours. Yeah, let's check out the stuff here. Here comes the police. Here comes the police. Here comes the police cars here. Yeah. There's the classic police cars. Wow, look at that. There's Columbus Day Parade here. There's some regular police making a bunch of noise. There's the old time police car there. Yeah, there's a bunch of like there's a bunch of Ferraris that are going to be in the parade. There's a bunch of cars, yeah. Old policy car, yeah. Hey, we found Ernie though. I know Ernie was gonna be here. Ernie's on TikTok. I'm on YouTube here, so we got it covered on multiple platforms. Are you streaming on TikTok? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I'm telling people. Yeah. There we go. Look at that old convertible Cadillac there. Look, Joe Martucci. There we go. We got Movers and Shakers Dance Company here. Shakers Dance Company, Columbus Day Parade here in Chicago. We're underneath the Lake and State train station. Yeah, I got to go back to work a little bit, so I guess I'll tell people. Are you going to stay till the end?
I'm going to go to the Riverwalk, and I assume I'm not going to stay that long for the parade.
No, okay, good. Yeah. Okay, you go to the Riverwalk. Okay, good. Well, nice seeing you.
I'll see you.
Take care. That's here, Ernie. That's great. So Ernie's going to the Riverwalk there on TikTok, so you can check out Ernie there. I'm going to cover the parade a little bit longer, but you see what's going on here. We mainly got the opening ceremonies, and I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll head back this way, and we'll check out the Ferraris. I want to show all the cars here. There's a lot of cars, exotic or Italian classic cars that are in this parade. And got the some of the floats. This is the staging area for the Columbus Day Parade. Here's some of the cars here. Yeah, we'll see some of the cars. Here's the marching bands here. There, let's check it out here. There, we know this guy from ABC7 there. Yeah, there he is. There's Judy Sue. Judy Sue from ABC7. How you doing? Hey, how you doing, Judy Sue? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? It's very nice. Yeah. There you go. How you doing there? Yeah, that's good. Robbie? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Very nice. Yeah, there he is. Very nice. So there's your local ABC7. There's the band here. Yeah, Notre Dame. Here, look at the Italian flag here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, Notre Dame, Italian Americans. So it's not just the Fighting Irish. Italian Americans go to Notre Dame here too. Look at that. Yeah. There we go. Elk Grove Village, Italian sister city, Sicily. There we go. Elmwood Park here. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Elmwood Park. Yeah, City of Elmwood Park here. Columbus Day Parade here, State Street. Yeah, how you doing? Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, yeah. Wow, here we go. society here. Society for Women. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, very nice. How you doing? Excellent, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, very nice. Say hello. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, there's the beautiful ladies here. Society for Women. Very nice. They got the tambourines here. I get excited by the crowds here. I feed off this positive energy. I don't care, if people are against this or for this. It's just, it's gonna happen whether you like it or not. And I'm enjoying it here. We filmed it last year. Here's the staging area. Here, look at the bands here. Let's get the band going by here. What a beautiful, yeah, they're staging it here. There's the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. They're backing up the car there. Hey, there we go. There's the Dick. We know how you doing. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you. Thanks for saying hello. How you doing? Good. It's good. There. So here we got local politicians, dignitaries here, and Marconi Foods here. We got bands. Look at this. Columbus Day Parade here, Chicago, Illinois. I would love to stick around all day, but I got to get back to work here. You can watch Ernie Chicago Nuggies there. He's on TikTok. He'll be streaming the Riverwalk. Here's all the Italian cars here. Look at all the Italian cars. We got Ferraris. We got all these beautiful cars. How you doing? Thank you for being in the parade. Thank you so much. The Alfa Romeos here. Alfa Romeos. Look at these beautiful cars here all around here. Going to be in the Columbus Day Parade here. Look at that. He's checking it out there. Look at that. Yeah, how you doing here? There you go. Very nice. All these Italian cars here in the Columbus Parade. So, hey, think about Italian styling. It's not just fashion. It's also cars, music, food, beautiful people. Here, look at this. Wow, look at all these convertibles here. Yeah, look at that. Wow, spider. Yeah, there we go. All these spiders here. Look at this. X1, X19 here. How you doing? Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Oh, look at this. Yeah, we got the little bitty, tiny. How you doing here? Yeah, look at that. These things, they're filming it too. There's your little Italian car. Look at that. It's got the speakers. Excellent. Look at all these. They're all in the parade. There's a Lamborghini, Ferraris, all these amazing cars here. And I'm stumbling on the sidewalk here. Mostly Ferraris. Alfa Romeos. Yeah, look at these beautiful cars here. Hey, look at this. We got the sidecar. We got Vespas. Yeah, look at these flags. Like the Venice flags here. Look at that sidecar. Hey, how you doing? They're very nice, very nice. Yeah, look at these beautiful. They got the bear. Look at that. They got the calliope. They got the organ. Look at that. Let's check that out. Look at this classic car. Look at this yellow one. Wow. It's got the seat in the back. Look at that. It's got the fold out seat. But here, look at this. Look at this amazing organ. And they got the automated band there. It plays automatically. They used to have these in restaurants. Look at all the Vespas. Route 66. Look at, here we go. Yeah, here's the little Fiat. Here's the little Fiat. Little Italian cars here. So hey, thanks for tuning in here. I'm gonna have to get back to work here, but I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for tuning in for the Columbus Day Parade here. And it's still going on. It'll probably go on for another hour. And I think you get the gist of what's going on here. There it is. So hey, thanks for tuning in. If you missed any part of this, you can check out the reruns there. And I'm gonna get back to work here. We'll be streaming after 5 tonight. And we'll look for Halloween decorations here. But thanks for checking out the Columbus Day Parade here in Chicago. And we'll see you all later today. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks, mods. Thanks everybody for tuning in there. Talk to you later from Chicago. Hey, they're playing the Italian music here. Yeah, we'll end it on that. Oh, yeah. Happy Columbus Day. We'll talk to you later from Chicago. Thanks a lot, everybody. Okay, bye.